Buddy, how are you? Thank you for hopping on early. What a pleasure to see you guys. Hola, hola. Happy New Year. Happy New Year's Eve. I thought if I went on a New Year's Eve, you guys would be like, are you crazy? We're trying to go out. Hold on, I have a throat lozenge. I'll take that out. Hold on. Yeah, I was like trying to prepare my throat because I know in these live reads, I get such fluctuations in volume when I get excited, and I have difficulty maintaining my voice. So how are you, beautiful people? Thank you for coming. Listen, I want to just offer a sincere thank you to all the Instagrammers. If you guys want to come to Sparkrist 11, go check out my my Instagram page, because we're going to be having fun giveaways with crowns and readings and everything. All right, you guys are already hopping on. So I tell you what, I'm going to have Ian take over. I want to say hello to all you guys. I love you. But what happens is it becomes fast and furious, and I really need him to guide me because I can hardly even read the stream because there's so many of you, and I want to get to many of you as possible. Hello, love and light to all you guys. Okay, Ian, can you help me out now?
Yeah, you've got everyone saying hello. Okay. And I just want to mention we have Super Chat going on again today, so if anyone feels like supporting the channel, the Super Chat is a great way of doing it. And also it gets your, if you have any questions, it gets you a priority question, especially early on in the read.
And also, if we don't get to everybody, I try. Anybody that went on a Super Chat last time, I went underneath. I'll do it in a more organized fashion, and I will get to your questions regardless in a text later underneath, because it's important, and you guys show your support. So it's very meaningful, you know, whether you're able to do Super Chat or not. I really appreciate you guys coming and showing support. It's so awesome. It's New Year's Eve. I'm so excited. Okay, Ian, so what's going on?
We have a question. Danka says, I have a question. What is Christian talking about me? I've never had a reading from you. What is Christian talking about me?
Okay, so what is Christian saying about you? Okay, let me see. And I kind of have the feeling you mean to others, his friends and family, perhaps not just talking to midair and to his guides, right? So you guys, I hope you like the new dailies too. Please comment if you like the idea. We just dailies. Princess of Wands. So what he thinks of you is this fresh, new, purposeful entity in his life. He feels like you're a person of substance and value, and he would be proud for others to know you, and he speaks well of you. He believes that, you know, there's qualities to you, like you are perceptive, yet you're tranquil. So that's important to him, because when people are very hyper and bouncy around him and they can't focus, that aggravates him, I feel. So this is what he thinks of you, and that's lovely. You know, balance, you have direction. So keep it mellow and keep it calm. He enjoys that energy level, okay? So beautiful. Look at that. Look at that card. Isn't that rich and beautiful? Oh, reminds me of Braveheart, the French queen. I loved her, Isabella Adjani. So that's that. Hi, all you guys. Thank you so much for popping on. I'm so excited. New Year's Eve. Look at my nails. I even did them for you guys. Oh, la, la.
Okay, we have our first Super Chat. Stacia, our patron. That's great. Victoria Faulkner. That's also fantastic. We'll be getting to the questions in a second. I did want to mention there were some questions in chat. Mel does not have enough time to read these live, but what she does do, she goes back through the video later and she'll read everything. So anything you want to say to her, we're sorry that she can't respond on camera, but we do try and get to all our Super Chat questions on camera. And if we run out of time, we get to them later in chat. Last time we put them into the comments, there was a little bit of an issue where they were under another comment, so they might be a little bit hidden, but you can also go in and leave a comment yourself, and then she will re-comment it after the video. Anyway,
yeah, you'll all get your answers, and I'm going to do it in a format so when you go under the comments, they'll be there, and you'll be able to decipher them, because I figured it out what it's all about, because it's important to me you guys get your questions answered. That's why I do this. Okay, let's roll.
Okay, Stacia, one of our super chatters, would like a general read, please.
Okay, hi Stacia, nice to see you. I love your comments every day. Whoa, look at this. So we got a Page of Wands and we have a Six of Cups. I'm doing this in twos now. It's funny with this new energy that's coming in. I found out from this expert this morning how to channel very quickly. You shut off your own brain. So what I see here that's coming in for powerhouse, you have powerhouse alignment with your energy. You're going to have more focus, and you're going to have you're not going to, I just feel like you're going to see what you want. You're going to be able to manifest it very quickly and very agilely. You're going to have a lot of dexterity in your life now, where before I felt like you had restrictions from people, places, and things. That no longer is going to apply to you, because when you bring in this, you're now aligned with your higher purpose, your soul purpose, and your logic purpose is going to be working together. And when head meets heart, you're a powerhouse. Seriously, I feel like your archangels are going to connect with you. To me, this is always the Archangel Michael card. When I'm adrift and I need help, this card comes in. It says, well, all will be well. There's going to be balance. You're just going to have really good focus. I feel you're going to have more spiritually advanced people coming into your life as well. And you're going to feel so much more restful, because I feel like at times you were a little restless and you're like, when is this happening? What is that? But you're going to start to hear from your guides better. That message is in the back of your head, more quiet, more genteel, and more aligned. Your inner dialogue is the front of your head. So you'll be able to differentiate. Just really say, Archangel Michael, please help me with my messages, and they're going to be clear and streamlined to you. I feel like you're getting connected now, Stasia, more and more, and the messages are coming with power and vibrance to you. So yeah, good things coming, and they're going to lead you day by day. You don't even need the big picture. Day by day guidance. Beautiful. I love that. Okay.
We're getting we got 164 people online, which is fantastic.
Hi, guys. Thank you.
We're getting a bunch of super chats, which is absolutely amazing. I'll give shout outs, and then we'll go back to we got Nikki Johnson at $3, Jocelyn at $5.
Hi, Jocelyn.
Mercurial at $5, and then Steph Byfield at $5.
Hi, Steph.
And Alex D at a couple of dollars. That's fantastic. Let's go back to, where am I on my
Ian's running the show over there, because the stream is moving so quickly I can't see it. So again, we're going to come back and do all these, but he's going to feed your questions to me, and we're going to roll like that.
Okay, Victoria is asking, what does the guy I'm thinking about what does the guy I'm thinking about think of me, I think?
Okay. There's a couple thinks in there. So I like
it says
this.
Thought of me. So I think that
what
means
he thought of you? What does he
think
think of you? Okay. Well, you're going to have the message brought to you clearly and succinctly very, very soon. With the Chariot, I think you're going to know intrinsically, if you're in touch with each other via text and other social media, it's going to be more and more, it's going to go more and more of the romantic phase. And you're going to hear that, because I feel like he is a romantic soul. But I feel like he's very strong and he's very forward. But he does have, he's very in his heart space about it, but he's very open-minded, sweet and carefree. I feel like he's very playful. So you're going to feel like that, and you're going to realize that through your contact over the next couple of days. Because what happens is people at first, they play it safe and they don't reveal a lot because they don't like to feel foolish. The male ego is very fragile. So he's not going to be like, hi, ta-da, I'm ashamed of this and I have this and that. No, that's going to come out. So it might seem like bravado, but he has a lot of vitality, and also he is a romantic. So you're going to see that pretty soon. But he has when you get the Strength card, that means that this relationship can endure, unless something so freaky deaky happens, like you just, I don't know, you start acting like one of those In Living Color people, where they're like, just nuts. So it's going to progress nicely. But again, too, don't try to jump too far. 24-hour increments of information, and just go with that and realize everything is unfolding as it should, and everything that's meant for you is not going to pass you by. Any of that affection, that's going to come to you, but you need to have gratitude for it so it can grow. Okay. The universe loves gratitude, and that's what's coming your way, that affection. And he'll show it. You'll see it. He'll show his hand, but he's not one of those people that is right away, right out of the gate like that. So very nice.
This is another super chatter. Nikki Johnson would like to know what Joey thinks and feels about her mentally and sexually.
Okay. Joey. It's funny. That seems that I see a theme brewing here of the love sort. Yeah, there's so much love in the air. There's so much fresh love. I was just watching Gregory Scott this morning. He said so many people are ascending. That's why they're ready and they're prepared for love. And I do believe that there's ascension coming. Ooh, beautiful. This is my favorite card in this deck. Look at this card, you guys. Have you ever seen a more beautiful, rich blue card? I love this. Oh, look at that 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah. So he sees you as lush and verdant. It's what's known as the fertile land. He thinks that you're open, honest, and that you're very natural, but you're also abundant. I feel like you have abundant gifts, and He thinks you have a very luscious physique and he's very attracted by it. And again, I just keep hearing that you have just, he thinks you have beautiful, soft skin. This is the verdant green, which goes with the lush femininity, that he finds you very attractive like that. Like, you know how some people just seem very dry and brittle? You're the opposite of that. You're very moist and delicious looking. You know what I mean? Like a healthy jungle is like that. You know that it's filled with great fruit. That's like the thinking of it, that sort of thing. And again, but he has good intentions towards you. They're very honorable. The prince is up there, even surpasses the knight when it comes to integrity-driven behaviors. So it's going to be a very loving and lovely connection on a very integrity-based field. Like he's not out. He's not just some, you know, like lust monkey that's like, let's get it on and get busy. He thinks highly of you. He really does. And again, he thinks you're one juicy grape. So
okay, we gotta move on. We are getting a bit backed up. We are right now. We're going to definitely answer every green question on camera, at least for probably half an hour, and then we will restrict and we'll try and get to the blues. And then as we get later, it'll be yellows and reds and above and so on. Anyway, so Jocelyn, question from Jocelyn. Any messages for the new year?
Okay. Hi, Jocelyn. How are you? Oh, shit. That just went flying. Okay, good thing I have like 10 more decks right here. This is the cool one. I feel really connected to this deck. Oh, wow. Yeah. First of all, don't overwhelm yourself with choice. Okay. I feel like you want to make certain changes in the new year. Do one at a time. I'm hearing that very closely. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't expect like great expectations. Set your bar at a normal, doable level. Make small successes and then they'll grow. Because this is you can be overwhelmed by choice. You ever go in a supermarket when you're starving? That's this card. You just don't even know which way to turn. So get your focus, align with, okay, well, what's most important? My health, that I eat well, that I make sure my blood sugar stays well. Eating well, I'm hearing, is very, very important. Oh, beautiful. And 6 of Cups too. So I feel like also going in there, everything's going to be fair and balanced in your world. You're not going to go too far at one end of the spectrum. You're not going to work too much and exhaust yourself, nor are you going to feel too lazy or encumbered by, you know, anything that's a responsibility. You're going to approach this really pragmatically, and you're going to have a really happy, balanced state of mind and body. You're going to care for yourself very well, and you're going to have really optimistic results because you're doing that. Not overwhelming, one step at a time, great results, fair and balanced. And also beautiful new relationships coming in for you as well. Excellent. Oh, I like that card a lot.
Okay, now we're going to do some shout outs for our new super. You've got some great bunch of super chats coming out. It's fantastic. Alexi, Zilla, that's fantastic. Jennifer Juan, fantastic.
Oh,
Fruit Spooks, what a great name. It's a green donation. Kit Kat for a blue donation. Magda Archibald as a green donation. Randon Volkasin, another green donation. Meredith Gillith, another blue donation. Candy Serrano, lovely blue donation. Steph Byfield, we've got a green donation, and then we're going to jump. We've got our first orange for $10, Amanda Wilson. So we're going to jump there, and then we'll go back. Will me and Rico finally come into union in 2019, or will he still be stuck and stagnant?
Okay. That's a lot of things that a hurdle a lot of people are facing right now, is they're not getting dividends on their time put in because people are very standoffish. I need to say this because I hear it very clearly. You're teaching him how to treat you. If you're putting up with ill behavior, that's going to continue. So you have to draw a line. I'm hearing that very strongly. Yeah. Prince of Swords. This guy says, that's it. Boom, right down the middle. This is what I'll accept. And it won't be the unacceptable. I won't play second fiddle. I won't, even if it's not a serious relationship right more. If you say you're going to call, text me, do it. Okay. This is strong intentions and strong thinking, going with alignment of what you say. This is walking the walk and talking the talk. And then you're going to get what you want. Yeah, ta-da, the star, that's your wish card. You're going to get your wish. But again, we teach people, you treat me well, or guess what? I evaporate like the mist, right? I'm strong, I'm whatever. And he is going to turn on a dime on this, and he's going to treat, and he's going to come forward. And you're now in receivership mode of getting what you want emotionally, physically, and everything by doing that one thing, by not accepting unacceptable behavior, not playing second fiddle, and also just being vacant. If he doesn't do what he says he's going to do, don't be available and be the yes man. Just put yourself away for a little while till you get the response that you like, that's respectful, and then bam, your wish comes true and he's right at you. And now you're receiving and he's giving. Okay. Otherwise you're going to have that weird, here, I'll serve you and you sit down and put your feet up kind of BS. And you don't want that. You want that. Guess what? Let's share and share alike. And you'll have beautiful balance. Okay. Remember, be treated like a queen and treat them like a king. What goes around comes around. I feel good karma coming for you too. You have good karmic payback. It's very nice.
Oh, we have some amazing more donations. We got a few yellows coming up. Also, we got a green from Awkward Letter 95. That's fantastic. Patricia Garvey, a yellow for $11. Bella Silverstein for a green donation. Emma Hayes for $11.11. So we're going to still stick with the yellows. We'll get back to the greens later. Patricia, love reading. Please clarify who I should go towards.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're in a resting state right now. The Four of Swords is resting and reflective state. What I'm feeling you need to do, yeah, look at this. Who you don't know who, there's more than one. Jeez, and you're combative of it. So I need a clarifier on this. Oh my God, and all the hard work. Look at this, the swords, and the heavy wands. You're taxing your brain too much on this, and the answer is really inside you. What you need to do, I'm gonna pick your angel, Mary Magdalene, and Angel Mary, please help provide me with answers and choices for whom is going to best serve me, my purpose in life. Show me the affection and love that I need. And guess what? It will come to you. As soon as we ask our angels and guides, it's incredible how quick it comes. I am set to peace and at rest when I do this. This is all conflict and overthinking in your head. Every one of these cards is not an answer. It's you playing a broken record over in your head. Who. So what you need to do is write down a piece of paper, the pros and cons of each one. What any kind of insult, diss, or thing where you felt lacking in the relationship, whoever is longer on that side, you need to discard. And again, ask Mary and ask Archangel Michael, say, please, I'm at rest and peace. I'm receptive to this information. Guess what? A name will come in your head. It'll go Brian. It'll go Andrew. It'll just snap right in your head like that. You'll hear it right away. It's not you having a dialogue up here. It'll come from the back of your head and you'll hear it. And it's one of the archangels providing you with this because they want the best love for you. Absolutely. That's how you find the answers. You have to ask sometimes the higher ups because they have the big pictures and just dismiss all that garbage from your head because it's too heavy for you. You're blocking it. So release and accept and get in receivership mode for sure.
Okay. Tarotina says hello from Argentina.
Everyone's from Argentina.
We have another fantastic yellow donation. That's fantastic from Kayla. We're going to go to Emma Hayes's yellow question. Any career advice for the coming year? So happy for this live.
Thanks. I know we always plan on it, and then we're like, well, we were always running late, so we had to schedule it. We were like, when we both have time off because it's a big setup and to do. So Ian was like, I'm ready to do this, and I did a lot of stuff this morning. Again, that's crazy that this keeps coming up. Okay, so career. Again, you're going to have a lot of fluctuating thoughts in your head over it. But what I'm hearing is to ask yourself as you're thinking of each possible avenue you can take or while you're at work or what you're doing. How does your body physically feel? How does the pit of your stomach feel? How does your chest feel? Does your heart start to race because it's exciting or whatever? And then what you need to do to get, isn't this crazy? I just shuffled and the same energy is all around. What this is telling you that you're going to choose wisely. You're in your career, if it's possibly new, which I feel like it is, there's going to be fair and balanced value for your work. Like you're never going to feel undervalued. They're going to give you equal dollar, and they're going to be respectful of you and your time. You know, that for whatever reason, some miraculous power is going to overtake you and go, damn, I am valuable. I have all these assets. I am an asset to any company. Your inner light is going to start to shine, and people notice that. People sit up and they take notice, and then they pay you your due. It's very weird. If you are a little too in the back seat, or yeah, look at this. Oh my God. The possible new lover or love interest at this place too, or someone who's very interested in you in this new prospect. Again, when you go in, just carry yourself like the queen you are and let people know, listen, I'm valuable, because you really have to start to set firm boundaries at work to do what you're going to do. Because I feel you're flourishing. Once you make your choice, you're going to go right off. Again, talk to your guides and say, help promote my life and health and work in the right direction. Sit back and listen. And it's funny, you'll actually hear soft words. You'll hear single words. And then you'll start to piece it together. By asking, you do receive. You just do. You have to be in a quiet space and know that they are going to bring it to you. So get in receivership mode and just ask. That's it. It's that simple. Very, very nice. Yeah, you're going in a really good direction. they're just like, here, go over here, and you're gonna be like, okay, I'll try that, and they'll be like, bingo, just go over here and do this again, bingo. Yeah, you're going along the little breadcrumb path that they're laying for you. Yeah, you're a good listener when it comes to that, to your guides. Very good. We
have another yellow question to answer in a sec, but do you want to give a shout out to Patreon?
Oh, yeah. And if any of you guys want to go check out my Patreon page, I had a feeling that some people don't really know what that is. And what it does is it supports the channel. And you get, they get first view of a lot of the videos, the artwork on the new Oracle deck that Eleni and I are doing. I do funny little things with them, and we have chat where we had a chat night, and we're going to do some more of that. It's just fun stuff. Like a couple of you Patreons are on right now, and it's really, really nice, but it does help. It's basically just anywhere from $1 upwards. And then each month that is paid into an account, which helps run the channel. And it's really nice. And I get a lot of good input, and it's very helpful. It's like our own little community, like our own little chat room with all the extra little stuff, almost like a little Instagram type of thing. It's really awesome, but it does support the channel, and it's great interactions in there, and it's just a great way to stay in touch and for those people to interact, you know what I mean? So I want to say I appreciate you patrons more than I can say. You guys are a phenomenal group, and I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Mwah. So guys, just go check it out.
There's also some exclusive videos, when you make a video that doesn't really fit in with the channel, but a lot of people do like, we put them up on Patreon. So there's extra content out there. Yeah. So you get to see more of Mel. So
yeah, we're not trying to inundate and like have too much stuff piled onto the regular YouTube channel. So it's all little specialty stuff. And like, I'm going to do more tutorials and stuff, because a lot of people are elevating in the spiritual game, and I'm learning new things every day. Some really cool stuff, which I'm actually going to post up there tomorrow, because it was a profound awakening me today when I saw this one woman, and I was like, wow, it was a huge aha moment, and I want to share with everybody over there. But you know, it's one of the things that the mainstream thing, it doesn't really fit, but it definitely fits the Patreon page. So come check us out. Yeah. Yeah.
We got a couple more yellow donations. Fantastic. Patricia Garvey. We got a Bella Silverstein. I think I did that one over green. Emma Hayes with a yellow donation. Kayla with a yellow donation. And then Gila Zilla for another yellow donation, which is fantastic. She donated earlier. I think... I'm losing track here.
Thank God I have them. Otherwise, I'd be like, I would just do Emma Hayes 10 times in a row, and I'd be like, Emma, you still
right now we need 2 of me.
I know.
Patricia Garvey. This is Patricia Garvey. Love reading. Could you clarify who I should go towards?
Patricia Garvey. That's super similar to the last one. Who you should go towards?
Oh, in that case, I've done that. Have you?
Yeah.
Okay. And did you do Emma Hayes? Any career advice for the coming year?
Yep, I just did hers last night.
Okay, I'm out of control. Kayla, hi Melanie. Will Josh and I get into a relationship soon?
Josh and you. What's the name again?
That is Kayla.
Kayla. Well, Josh and I are getting a relationship soon. I just learned I can't wait to do this. I used this on private reads today. I just mastered, or I got a good grip on a pendulum, and it helps me. Ooh, nice. Looks like yes, because the 2 of Cups. Look at that. And then we have the King of Pentacles. So we have someone coming in kingly fashion that has their act together and is going to in the future be quite financially sound. And yes, there's your offer right there, the 2 of Cups. And it's going to be very simplistic, very straightforward. There's no way you can miss it. And it's going to be this is what I'm hearing, which is very nice. It's a very sincere and strong offer. And it's very romantic and sweet too. It's got like that language of magic, that love, that true feeling and sincerity that comes through with that. One of those things where you get teary-eyed in movies, that kind of thing, because there's all those hidden feelings. I feel like the male ego right now is having a problem in the world. I mean, I just saw this too. Think of Putin, think of Trump and all the craziness coming out. It's an explosion of that. But because we're quashing that down, people are getting more in touch with their feelings and realizing, hey, if this is something I feel in a girl that I like, I'm going to approach her and say hello. And he's coming to that too. And also he doesn't want to miss out on time with you. That's really beautiful. Yeah. And this has a lot of potential to go the long run. Yeah. And with this match, I feel like wonderful opportunities are going to come as well. Yeah. A lot of cool stuff is going to arise. And yeah, monetarily with this King of Pentacles, stuff is just up and up. That's what I hear. Up and away. Like things are taking flight. And a lot of energy behind it, a lot of force, energy, because love does that. When you raise your vibration in that loving phase, you're expansive. So much stuff rushes in towards you. Abundance of money, opportunities, all those things. You just get flush with offers. So this is beautiful. Great, great energy with that. Yeah. So just be receptive, gentle, feminine energy with that too. Yeah. Ooh, I love that. Oh, I like these cards.
Okay, we have some more fantastic people. Mercedes, Slightful, Zilla, who's done a bunch of donations, and I'm going to get to her question right now. And also Kylie G. What will be the most significant aspect of my 2019?
Okay, let's see what's going on. Yeah, right now there's just so much crazy, genuine, like magic and stuff that's coming in, like brilliant energy. I can't. So some money, definitely. A Two of Pentacles is coming in, but I hear something very, 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 very. Look at that, Seven of Wands too. Oh, so this is going to be a good standing up for yourself, and you're not going to take no for an answer in certain areas where you put up with some BS before. This is all about cultivating self-worth and growth, and you going, yeah, well, your opinions, you blowhards can shut up and sit down now, because this is the reality of it. I feel like you're around a lot of ego-based people and people that think that their opinions count, but they're just always, it's like a claptrap. They never stop talking about just stuff that they've heard. You know what I mean? They got off of whatever, the internet, but it's not real. It's not soulful. It's shallow. And you're like, I'm not listening to this anymore. You have a bigger, better picture in mind. You're definitely feeling free and limitless, and you're gonna be feeling your oats and be like, no, I'm not gonna put up with stuff anymore. That's a big part of it, and with that is gonna come some money and dollars, because you're not oppressed by all this little garbage and backstabbing and tiny little backbiting anymore. You're gonna be removed and above that. So your biggest breakthrough with that is gonna be the fact that you can rise above that, and so you're going to have clearance and mental balance, which is going to make you feel like you're limitless, and your possibilities really are, because you're going to be I'm trying to think of, like, tranquil, perceptive, and you're going to be able to see through stuff that you never did before, and find the simplicity and be like, oh my God, that's the answer, it's right in front of me. But on everything, on personalities, on people who really like you, on people who are on your side, who's in your tribe, who are your soul sisters, what frequency other people are on. It's like you're going to see through the mist. That's your biggest breakthrough. You're just going to be like, once you start standing up for yourself and you realize you're not going to put up with any of this little stuff anymore, you're going to reach a level of awareness that you've never been at. And that's something. That's the most, actually. That's beautiful. Yeah, you're not going to settle. You're just out there. You're going to be a firebrand, and you're going to dig deep, girl. Nice. Digging deep.
Okay, we got some more fantastic people super chatting.
Super chat.
We've got Eliteful, Jilla, we just did, Kylie G, Sonia, Courtney Cook just went into the orange with a $25 donation.
Courtney, hello.
That is fantastic.
Didn't I just do a personal read for her a moment ago?
Possibly. One thing I would like to say, we're reaching about the halfway point, although typically these always run long. Right now, we'll answer all the green stuff on camera, all the green donations, fantastic. But any more green donations from now on, we really appreciate it. But we'll have to answer those in text afterwards. Yeah, and any blue donation will also be put a comment underneath, and she will text a comment afterwards.
Yeah, I read every single thing, and I get back to you because it's important.
We will still do the yellows and above on camera as long as we have time. So let's go. It's Courtney.
Never containable, by the way. The amount is never containable.
We have to go. Courtney with her fantastic $25 donation
Courtney.
Jumps the queue. When will my soulmate come into my life?
I just did 4 private reads today, right before I came on, and the energy in those for soulmates and twin flames was so strong. It was like I never felt quite like that many times in a row, because this magic door is opening. Oh my God, look at you go, girl. Okay. So we're going, let me just call this out to you in the way that it is. So we're starting with this, the Queen of Wands. So you're on I call it the passions front, which means you're now receptive. You put your order out there, and you did it in a very gracious, nice way that I feel like the entities like, and you're tapped in now to source, and the guides and everybody are going to find this person for you because you have the passion and the drive behind it. Okay. And the 9 of Wands, that's all about action. That's all about fire. So your wands on wands, but this is really great. So I love this. I'm feeling like when I asked for a time for the last card and I got 3, and I always do it in monthly increments. And this is how this can occur. Okay. In 3 months, right before is you're going to have all these sensations. You're going to feel like you're tapped in with mankind. Like you love everybody. You see their best aspects. You're going to see only the people that are smiling, that are high and helpful on that high vibration, because it's the way that your guides keep you up and keep your vibration up. So you're receptive to this love connection and your soulmate at your highest vibration, because you don't want a wounded person coming towards you. So you become caretaker and their healer, right? They want this. They want you both riding your horses together and being strong. So 3 months, that's very soon. But in the realm of balance, you're there, you're already there, and you're not sweating it, and you're just receiving. And when you're in that state of grace and graciousness, it just gets ushered in. That's it. But again, no panic, no whatever. And the closer it gets, instead of feeling freaked out, you actually feel better. All those signs are wonderful and delicious, where you feel tapped in the energy of other people. You feel more helpful, more loving, more kind. But you also feel that anticipation that a toddler feels on Christmas Eve, like, oh, where is it? What's going on? I'm so excited. You'll feel constant excitement, but not edgy or agitated, just excitement. And you'll feel it. And you'll always just be brimming and hopeful, which is a beautiful energy. And that conductor brings it in so soon. That's why you're there. Beautiful, beautiful. I love that. Oh, yes.
Okay, with some more shout outs for some fantastic donations. Sonia, a blue donation. Stephanie S with a $10 yellow donation. Cherry Enchantress with a green donation. That's fantastic. Hyperspace Ghostface. That's an interesting name. With a blue donation. Steph Byfield, a $10 donation. Abigail Murray in the blue. Kejat, oh, goodness me. Kej Toe 666 with a $5 green donation. Hilda Pineda with a $5 donation. Zilla with a fantastic. This is like a 4th or 5th donation. It's absolutely amazing.
Oh, thank you.
And
so much.
Snowdrop Bell with a blue donation. Okay, let's go back to our last yellow, and that would be Elightful. Is my twin flame union fated? I can't seem to find a date with any other man for years now. Is it my twin flame or no one?
Sometimes we're put in holding patterns for a reason. It's it's almost like I call people that feel like they can be chronically blocking that energy without even knowing it. So I'm going to just ask the card something, because I feel like again, the way you phrase that as well, when we put too many negatives in there, or worry, concern, or negatives, it blocks it in there. So yeah, High Priestess. Nice. Girl, Ace of Pentacles. This is what you need to do. Your Archangel, okay? You need to call upon an Archangel. You need to get, okay, so if you go to Astara, I always say, I feel like they're all connected, okay? But again, I always go to Archangel Michael too. Right now, this is what you need, the language of the angels to come into this, because you have a new thing. You do have a blockage. I feel that, and they're going to help you. So all you need to do is say, Archangel Michael, please clear all my blockages. I am ready to receive love. I am love. I am receiving love. I need you to say that every day when you wake up, because there are strange blockages, and there's something else you have to do. You have to envision Archangel Michael in between you and anybody who's hurt your heart. Have them face you in a visual in your head and say, Archangel Michael, please cut through these psychic threads and ties of hurt and past mistrust. And you have to visualize him with his sword just slicing through them, and then you feel free. And following that, just ask him over and over daily. Remove any daily hurts, any psychic threads. You know, when you replay those little battles you have with workmates or family members that stick to you, those are psychic threads and cords, and they create blocks, especially if they're heart aches from somebody else that has caused you that. So this is calling for angelic help, and they'll do that and say, please remove any past hurts, aches, or harm from my spirit, and so I can release them. And then boom, you've got your brand new start, and it is divinely guided, and they are going to come in, and they are going to be helpful. And I usually when I call on a date, I call for a month. I'm seeing 19 months on this. It's the Sun card, and 19. So you can move that time frame up with one thing, with clearance. You got to get those blockages out of there. This is a preparation time if you do the work, but the time frame can be moved up. And you feel lighter and brighter instantly. I'm going to tell you that too. Lighter and brighter instantly. When all these like psychic threads of people that grabbing at you and wanting and leaving icky feelings with you, it's pushing that heart chakra into a space it shouldn't be at. So you're just going to clear it. And you are going to do that because you have the Ace, your new fresh start. Boom, they're coming in. That's why it's taken so long. Guides and angels, Astera, Michael, help me clear this. I am ready. Okay. And then they'll come in. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah.
Some shout outs for some new super chats. A blue from Snowdrop Bell and a yellow from Ameritrine Queen. Fantastic.
Oh my God. I love that. Ameritrine. Ameritrine.
And I'm probably missed some, but I'm yes.
Ameritrine. I know he's trying his best, you guys. Bless his little heart. If I tried to do this, I've seen other readers do this alone, and all they do is apologize that they can't get to everybody. That's why I'm like, this has to be a dual effort. And even he's having a struggle with the stream because we love you guys and we care about that you get good information and that everything seems together and cohesive. So we are doing our absolute best. And we're so happy you all showed up. I can't tell you how much we appreciate it. You guys, you're amazing. Your New Year's, I'm setting a full blanket, like, prayer and doing a big ritual for you guys because you guys are a blessed group. A lot of you are going through awakenings. I feel that energy right now. I go hot, cold, hot, cold. That's why I wore this feather to remember, keep it light. Last time I almost lost my voice because I could feel you guys changing and feel you ascending. And there's a lot of you and you're reaching these levels of understanding, which is really good. Yeah. Okay. What's going on? Are you alive back there?
Yes. Everyone's a shout out to me. Hi, thank you very much. I have to crank. I've got a second screen. I think I need a third one. Stephanie S., one of your yellow super chat donations. I'm going on a trip in a week. What do I need to focus on, and what will the energies be for the trip?
Okay, let me see. Going on a trip. I've quite a few people that I've been listening to comments and doing things with are on trips. It's funny when I hear I'm in Puerto Rico, I'm here and there. And it's funny how that will change sort of the frequency of what's going on. Okay, let's see what you need to focus on. Losing anything, keep an eye on your valuables. This tower moment, I'm feeling, and this is happening too. Baggage, keeping a close eye on stopping any aggravation. Make sure all your paperwork is in order. If you have your passports, whatever you need for ID, double check everything. I'm hearing documentation in order. It's very, very important. Okay, once we have all your ducks in a row, but also just to keep an eye on what's going on. Oh, nice. Okay. Ace of Wands. I feel like this trip is going to be, something's going to happen in terms of like an epiphany. You're going to have an understanding of something because you're stepping away. You're out of the old element and environment that was stopping this knowledge coming to you. Something that you were thinking about and you had a notion and you wanted an answer to, but it was too far removed because of what is happening around you. But lots of times when we go somewhere else and we relax from that, we get answers. And this is a big question answer, like a big question. You're going to get a lot out of it because, again, of the tranquility does open our perception, relaxation. When you listen to beautiful, soft music, don't you sometimes go, wow, oh my God, yeah, I never thought of that like that. You're going to have those tons of aha moments. Also, you're going to have a really great capacity for adaptability, whatever culture, state, place, country you're going to. You're going to realize, wow, I'm like a cool little chameleon. I can fit in anywhere. Like, people are very accepting and smiling and warm towards you. You're going to make a lot of connections, and these people you're going to stay in touch with through social media because you're going to feel really warm and relaxed, and you're going to show a lot of respect and love for the culture that you're entering, and that's a big part of it. That's that aha. Yeah, you're going to make really impressive strides mentally and emotionally in this place. Wherever it is, it works for you. I feel like you have spent a past life there, and that's why you're going to be like, whoa, grounding out. So take big deep breaths in your nose, see a white light, and then breathe out and feel that light just shoot down through your body, through your feet into the ground. It'll ground you out if you get a little spacey. Sometimes when we go to places we've experienced before in past lives, we get like zoned out of our mind, and this is a good possibility because this is some kind of magic element. But you're going to have profound insights to yourself, which is one of the most important things. So beautiful. This place is a magic land for you. I really like that. Yeah. Just
to remind people that who've joined recently, Mel does not have enough time to read the chats. And in fact, I can barely read 10% of them. We go back and she'll read through them all. She'll comment on them. Any blue donation, which are fantastic, will be answered in comments afterwards. And then any new greens from now on, we really appreciate the donation. But we have an hour's worth of FaceTime already left to do. We're still answering the yellows on camera, and we'll go back and pick up some of the original greens. If you really need a thing, yellow and above still is available for live reads. We're going to Steph Byfield. Will Everett and I get engaged in 2019?
Is this the Steph Byfield?
Yeah.
It's funny. I almost wish I had my pendulum here. I had never used one before, and it came in the mail, and I was like, what the hell? And I started using it today. I feel super connected to it. I feel like it does really great for that. The Hanged Man. He's a little indecisive at this point until he's no longer indecisive. So King of Swords, he's going to come to and answer. Page of Pentacles. This is funny when it's asked like this. I just need a quantifier. So I would say yes because of this Tada card, okay? So I had Temperance because this, and I was fanning through until I could really get a feel for what was going on and sort of storyboard it, because this is an important swathe of information when it comes to stuff like people proposing and stuff like that. There's factors, and sometimes I tap into their energy and their wavering and whatever. And of course, he's at this right now because it's like, is the time right? But guess what? We can second guess ourselves together. You ever have any? I walked in a car lot one time and I just said, give me that car. And the lady's like, right now? And I'm like, yeah. And I drove off with it and it was in our driveway. And Ian's like, where'd you get that car? I'm like, I bought it on my lunch break. I'm that person. And a lot of people are that person. And it's funny, he steps out of that, I don't know, prevaricating, like he can't make his mind. And then boom, he's just like the King of Swords, like, ta-da, I got this. I know what I'm about. She's what I want. So yes. And then your beautiful, lovely celebration together, which is lovely. But there was he had to turn some corner again. And it was nothing that had to do with you or the fact that he wanted you. It's the timing, something about the timing and wanting to have so many finances in place and all of that. But then when he realizes what's more important is the fact of just being with you is what's important. So that's lovely. Yeah. And don't push. You don't have to. It's already there at the door. Okay. The pushing actually pushes people back. That's why it's called push. So no pushing, just ta-da, I'm waiting. You're in lovely receptivity mode. That's what Temperance was about. I've got a few shout outs to do for Super Chats. They're coming in thick and fast. That's fantastic. I know you want to hear Sofa Loaf says she's in the hospital, but didn't want to miss this. I know you want to hear that. Oh, Soph, how are you? And okay, so we've got Aram, Kylie G with a blue, Aram Valerdi with a blue, Sarah M with a yellow, Harmony Peace with a orange, $20. That's fantastic. Valerie Fortin Duresh. Now that is a name. Fantastic. With a yellow. And then Nikki Johnson. So we'll go back. We'll jump to our orange. That's Harmony Peace 11. How does my Leo love interest feel about me? Okay, can you say her name again? Harmony Peace. Harmony Peace. That's beautiful. How does her love feel about her? Anyway, you guys, that beautiful Gabby, that Sofa Loaf, I love her. She's one of my patrons, and she's not feeling well, and she's so lovely. I mean, she's unbelievable. It's remarkable that some of the pain and agony that people go through, and they're still happy. So seriously, on the scale of things, you guys, let's start remembering. Oh, nice. Oh, wow, that's really good. Okay, so 7 of Pentacles, building, you know, working towards it. Working, putting an effort in. That's very, very important. I love this Knight of Swords too, because that is a gallant effort forward and doing the right thing, and you know, being noble and being from the right heart space, being honorable, and definitely having that beautiful, loving intent. And I love that because I get a feeling that he's anxious. I'm hearing like anxious. Something about it gives him anxiety. Some people, when they think of permanence, they get anxious. And look at that. It's the moon. Okay. And the moon casts shadows on some of our deepest aspirations and things sometimes, because that's the turn of, oh, I got this. I can do this. And then that's the tiny little, but what if, you know what I mean? And that has to be squelched. And luckily, I always feel like anything that goes above the 9 of Swords is the greatest common sense. It cuts through the garbage, the rhetoric, and the things that say you can't. So I believe that there's definitely positive moods forward with this, and the potential for super longevity with this and beautiful connectivity, because I feel like I just want to pull one of these two to get the energy, the goddess energy. Kali, endings and beginnings. The old must be released so the new can enter. Yeah, he's at a phase too where he needs to let go of past hurts and things that have just culled his freedom and creativity and lightness. Like, I feel like he's a very deep thinker, again, with those swords too. And I feel like he can think himself out of a positive situation into jeopardy. You know what I mean? Like he overthinks things. So help him simplify. And if you see him ever getting a little too, you know, 7 of Cups in the air and too many choices, help him, because I feel like he can exhaust himself with that. But again, I feel like there's breakthroughs because he's going to have releases, and you can help him as well. I always call upon, if I see anybody in my family in jeopardy, again, Archangel Michael, Ezekiel, any of them, please help release this negative energy from my intended, from my husband, from my daughter, from whomever. Release this energy from away from them and break those bonds and threads. And they help out. They are an all-encompassing, good, beautiful entity all together, and they'll all say no angel or guide ever wants to see anybody in jeopardy, stuck, or going through hardship. If they can help in any way and they're called upon, guess what? That's what that hard work is. They say, oh my God, this is a decent human being struggling in something, so let's just go, we'll cut those cords and we'll get rid of that old energy so they can come in with clear thought and intention. And then they bond you together and they help you in that way. I feel, yeah, they're coming together, help you already. I see the stuff. You'll see that. And always keep the calmest, most relaxed space around him too. And no angst and anxiety, because I feel like he feeds heavily off your energy, okay? So if you're a calm balm for him, you're definitely going to help him be more resilient, calm, and feel like he's limitless, and that your life together is going to be beautiful, right? No anxiety, to just release that. Ask your angels and guides, please help release any negative energy or fear, because it's fear-based. Yeah. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, we're going back to Yellow, which I did skip over, I believe. I mean, she did give us, I think, 3-4 donations. Gila's second question, who is coming into my life this year?
Okay, let's see. You know, with this new fresh energy too, I feel like all our angels and guides in the universe are sending us strong bonded friendships too. They're helping us up our game and feel like we're really in our glory and our strength, instead of, you know, those people, you know, those sarcastic friends or just entities or people around you that want to drag you down or compete with you. I'm feeling this before I even do the cards, that the people coming in, they have no envy or malice towards you. They just want to be helpful. And and then you have that, which is always good. Again, with these 7 of Cups and these choices. So you're going to have lots of choices of different personalities and types on a very grand scope, and in your choice of lovers also, if you want that, because I feel like your magnetism is it's growing and it's growing and it's getting magnified. You're becoming this way because you're learning self-acceptance, and you also have more self-confidence, and just like, listen, I don't have to do or say anything that I don't feel like, that doesn't come from my true authenticity. And when you're just your natural, authentic, balanced self, bam, amazing things happen, because people are drawn to that originality. We know there's a million beige, robotic people that you hear them always in coffee houses saying and doing the same things, and it's boring beige language, but you're going to seem like the language of magic to the opposite sex and some of the same sex as well. And they're going to be drawn to you. You're going to have a lot of soulful connections, because you're going to start speaking from your heart, and you're not going to want to just brush the surface. And I'm hearing this over and over. I just watched, whatever I just watched. It was, what's that show we just watched?
Vanity Fair.
Vanity Fair. And there's a quote from that says, people are always chasing, people are always after something. Oh my God, I said it like 20 times. Anyway, but it's something about people chasing things that is not worth their time. It's
not worth having.
Not worth having, yeah. So you're going to realize, I'm not chasing that. That's not worth having. I don't feel like I need this handbag to make my life complete. I don't feel like I need this car. I definitely don't need this person around me. You're going to see people that are vacuous or cunning very clearly, and you're just not going to let them through the door. You're like, I'm sorry, I need lovely, light, bright, shiny, happy people around me, because your game is really elevated, and you're going to start to hear all this stuff. So you're blossoming, yeah. You're getting started. You have patience with yourself. Do not give up. That's you. You're like, oh my gosh, I know there's something bigger and better waiting for me. And I know there's love. I know there's vitality, hope, balance, music, dancing, love. I feel like you like to dance. I feel like you just want to get in there and you want to experience life on a different level. And the people that are coming in, that's who they are. They're musicians, they're dancers, they're artists, they're people that you're going to thrive with. And that's going to change your whole balance. They counterbalance you beautifully, and you're going to thrive in that atmosphere. You're that potted plant where the pot was getting too small and you're pushing against it and you didn't have enough oxygen. You're now in your bigger potter, so you're not quite touching the side, so you don't know exactly what's going on, but you're going to grow into that super quickly, and boom, you're going to blossom. It's exactly going to be, wow, now I have the room to move, maneuver, and be who I really am with these beautiful people. Lovely, lovely energy. Wow, that makes me want to cry, because I feel like you're going to have times where you just cry because you can't believe that life was supposed to be like that and you missed out on some things, and now you're there and you're like, you're Xanadu. It's beautiful. Gotta calm down or I'll get teary-eyed.
We got a couple more yellow super chats. Another one from Steph Byfield and one from Monster Steph. Love. And we're going to a Meritrine Queen, which I don't think we did.
No,
what is the deal with this person in my life?
What's the deal with this person in your life?
Yeah.
What's the deal, Seal? What's happening? If a lot of people would, if it's a love interest, which I feel like it's a possibility, our biggest issue with that is the relationship that's the most understood, because we're all trying to second guess ourselves and other people. And guess where that gets us? 0 on top of 0. I need these cards for this. Yeah, we second guess their intentions, our direction, their reflection, our deflection. It's ridiculous, and it convolutes what should just be a message of love and connectivity. You know what I mean? The overthinking is ridiculous. I used to do that when I was younger, and my best days are when I simplify. I wham, I put on one shirt, one hat, one pair of shoes, and I'm out of here. They're going to change direction and come faster towards you. Oh, cool. And this is you. This is crazy how this same energy keeps popping up. This is going to be you. And again, this is you setting firm boundaries and saying, listen, this is what I'll accept, because in the past, when you say you're going to do A, B, and C, I feel like I'm waiting around this, that, and the other thing, and they're going to charge towards you, and they're going to be much more, I just feel like conducive to better behavior and more connectivity, because I feel like they cause you worry, they cause you aggravation, they caused you to question yourself, your confidence, and nobody should ever do that. So I feel like you're going to become more fearless and totally bold and say, this is how this game is going to go now, okay? Nobody's cheating, nobody's cutting corners or any of this stuff. And then you're going to be, I want you to ask your guides and angels too, please give me, please. Well, this is what I ask. If I think someone's shady or not doing something the right way, I'm like, please let me know exactly what's going on. And you'll hear things in the back of your head. This is good. This is true. Or you hear no, you hear falsehood. You hear one word, but that's all you need, right? So is this above board when he says or is doing something? Is this above board? You'll hear yes or no. Just ask. Angels, guides, is this above board? The first thing you hear is what you go with, because you're not then fighting or second guessing yourself. You're just receptive. It can also be your intuition along with it, but that's what you go with. And because I feel like they're just a little misdirected right now, but they're gonna straighten up, because you're gonna be like, okay, I know the truth of things. And when you know the truth of things and you're authentic, it's much smoother selling for you, for sure.
Okay, we are getting backed up, and it is we still will be online for quite a while, I think. But we've got, I think it's 5 yellows, which we're definitely going to get to. But we cannot guarantee getting to yellows, but we would still do oranges if people want to be that generous. And anything that we don't get to in the read, Mel will put text comments, questions, answers under comments. Just put a comment in, just a blank comment with your name, because it's hard to get your name off the feed. You need it in the comment section, and then she can. If you go to comment and just be like, yo, re-ask the question as a comment. Yes, and then I'll get to all of them, because there is a format that has to go in the comments. I can't just put them anywhere. So yeah, they'll all be gotten to. And thank you guys so much for coming on. I'm so happy. So we're going to keep going. We're going to go. I'm not going to get distracted. I'm just going to. So we'll finish the yellows that we have, and then we'll go back and do a few of the early greens. But if you have to have a comment that you do need an answer, we'll still cherry pick the oranges And we appreciate any donation. I mean, it's absolutely amazing that the response that Melanie gets.
And you can also go on to Instantgo and be like, Mel, I was just on and I really have this question, because Instantgo is a quickly like text thing that goes right direct to me as well. Okay.
Okay, Sarah M., what's happening for me in 2019?
Isn't it so weird that it's so close? When I think of New Year's Eve, I'm like, how is that possible that fast? Oh, Queen of Pentacles, you have some money coming, baby. Ooh. Ooh. Look at this. And you're going to be juggling. Yeah, you're going to have some choices that come up for you. And they're not like bad choices or I have to choose between A and B. They're actually just opportunities that are going to land in your lap. And there's some good monetary opportunities. And what you need to do when you feel like they're coming like that and fast and hard and you feel like you have to make a decision, never say right away to somebody, oh, yes, I accept or this and that. What you need to do is say, I'll get back to you. I really appreciate that. I'll get back to you. Because what happens when we make rash decisions or all of a sudden we feel like, wow, all this cool stuff is available. You actually have to sit back and let it settle with yourself, okay? Because these are going to be some big decisions. And, you know, you want to make sure you're doing things ethically, especially if it comes to contracts or anything. Life should never be about a quick dollar and a lack of integrity ever. It should never be done for money, right? It should always be done for the creativity, for the expansion, that you're putting something else out in the world that is valuable to somebody. So you give value for your dollar, that sort of thing. But these opportunities are amazing. Look at that. And then Knight of Wands. Yeah, this is the last thing. This is going to be your energy when you go in there. You have this, you're going to have passion. That's what's giving these offers to your passion. So you're sort of vibrating with this lovely light energy and you're like, oh, all the possibilities that are out there. And you're just going to step forth and people go, hey, by the way, would you like to do this? And you're like, let me think about that. And then you get back, you do the pros and cons and you're like, that seems very, you know, that seems like a very firm offer. And it seems what, you know, again, we're never just saying yes for money. We want to put stuff out in the world. There's enough junk and crap everywhere, right? We want high value, you want things of substance. And to be a person of substance, you have to create substance. And you're going to know that. And I want you to also ask your angels and guides too, is this something that's for me, for my higher good? And again, they'll answer. You'll get a quick, super, super yes or no in the back of your head for sure. The back is always going to be them. The front is always going to be your self-talk, okay? Very good. Nice offers.
We have another one of our yellow super chats, Valerie Fortin Duresh. Sometimes I wonder if I'm going insane because of my spiritual awakening. Can you ask for some undeniable signs from the spirits and help me with a card or two to where I should look?
Okay. Well, first, I'm hearing that you should be looking your animal spirit guides. That's one of the ways that they'll connect with you. You'll start, I feel like rabbits and birds your attention will seriously be drawn to them. But also, I want to send you to Rock the Divine on YouTube. She will explain it all to you. I actually went to her to learn about a pendulum today, and she is delightful, and you're not going to feel like you're insane anymore, too. Like, I felt like that at first with my clairaudience because I felt like I was just having a lot of self-chatter. I'm like, what the hell? Why is this part of my head saying that? And, you know, I thought I was almost like schizophrenic. And then I realized, okay, I'm asking a question to myself, but my guides and angels are answering me, right? And again, it sounds like inner dialogue, but it's not. It's your messages. But you can also ask them to slow down because they're trying to connect with you. Angels and guides, please slow down one at a time. And in fact, sometimes you might want to disregard the guides for a while because they come in fast and furious. Angels, one at a time. Oh, look at this. Yeah, you. Oh my God. Well, this is why, because you're being elevated in so many ways that they're trying to tell you that, you know, your love is going to be enhanced in every way, shape, or form. If it's not already with you, it's coming very soon. So they're trying to prepare you, but they're trying to prepare you gently. It is their job not to be, you'll never hear a voice that says, do this or do that. So it almost sounds like back chat to yourself, inner dialogue and whatnot. That's why you have to go to Rock the Divine. She'll run you through clairaudience, through clair stuff, because I don't have enough time like that right now. But she runs you through it and she does it beautifully and simply. And she has a lovely, lovely, gentle nature. And she will help you because you are elevating. And this is where you're going to end up. You're going to have, your elevation is going to be so friggin' up there. But you, baby steps. Again, I tell everybody, please slow your roll. Angels and archangels, can you please help me with this day? And ask them for signs. I asked right away once I was overwhelmed dropping my son off. I said, please send me in the form of birds a sign that I am not wasting my time because everybody was in jeopardy this one day. And a swarm of birds just came around my car twice, so fast. There were so many, I couldn't see out my car. I pulled over and I had to cry. And I was like, well, birds have always been there for me. And I feel that angels and archangels like to use your animal guides to let you know. When I get really excited, I hear crows start cawing like crazy in my backyard. Things like that. Birds are going to be your animal spirit guide. And you're also going to feel ringing in your ears a lot because their frequency is so high you can't hear them until you translate it later into the back of your head. Okay, you're not going crazy. I sometimes say I answer them out loud when I'm out in public, and thank God I have kids because then I just pretend I'm talking to them. That's why I'm just going to bring a parrot with me everywhere and be like, want a cracker? You want some enlightenment? You're not going crazy. And be humorous about it because they are really funny for sure.
Okay, we have a yellow question from Steph Byfield, was the second one. I recently took a massive leap of faith and changed careers. Will it work out for me spiritually and financially?
Okay, let's see, Steph. A lot of people are changing jobs right now. That's what a lot of my privates have been around. People are asking, should I stay in this country and really try to maintain this? Should I change? A lot of people, they need to use their God-given gifts and go down an avenue that's going to serve them for their best purpose. Sorry, I have to take another sip of this. This stuff, if you guys have ever seen this, you should get this. Ian started getting this for our bike rides, and I'm like, holy crap, it's vitamins, it's electrolytes, it's all these things. It's very helpful. Okay, so let me see how you're going to do in there. And yeah, I feel that when you're in any kind of employment or place that behooves your heart and your essence and your soul, then the money follows that and you become abundant in all those things because it's one of those meant to be things. You know what I mean? I've never been led by money. And in fact, because especially being in an art-filled world and stuff, sometimes you don't know what to place. What value is this? You know what I mean? If I really love it, I won't even part with it. But then other times you have to do, your materials worth this, that, your time, shipping, all those things. But yeah, you also have to know not to give yourself away cheaply your time. Time is the most important thing, right? I literally will pay my son $20 to get me a cup of coffee if I don't have time. And he'll be like, what? And he's so cute. He even feels bad and he'll go, no, Mom, that's okay. And I'll be like, okay, good. Let me actually split this in the middle. Oh, nice. Okay. So yeah, you're going to come out on top. I'm hearing that you should sit back and reflect every aspect of it where you have doubts, concern, or you see there's a disbalance in it. Okay. So you can just look at it from a loftier height, I'm hearing. And the Queen of Wands is all about that beautiful, strong, passionate energy that's going to guide you. And you're just going to know the right things to say and do. But again, the holding pattern, I feel this is the sit still, look a lot, and say a little card. You know what I mean? Just go back and be very reflective of your day too. Like, how did my energy feel in that? Do I feel like people are working with me? Are they rowing in the same direction in the boat with me? Or are they drilling holes? Who's doing what? Really pay attention to that so you can sort of go on the part of the ship with the people that are helping you, and there'll be give and take, and it'll be a lovely relationship, because I feel like you're going to escalate and you're going to do better. This is all about going forward with passion, with strength, with knowing you have what it takes. Oh my God, of course. Yeah. So you are in an ideal place to win big and really escalate and get out there in the game with the world, because that is sort of like the world, the universe has your back, and it does. And you're going to be in this lovely, lofty place where you're like, okay, now I see. All through your calm, your resilience, your queenly manner, you're never, ever going to be, you're just never going to be settling for less or undervaluing yourself. And I just feel like you're going to have a lovely escalation, and it's going to be pretty clear because you're just going to hear, say, and do the right things naturally, which is really great. Yeah, you're going to be in a lovely state of grace where you're just like, do. I'll take that. Thank you. Receive. It's your time. It's your karmic time. That's a big part of it. When the world comes in and saying, this girl's done some karmic stuff that is worthy of a good reward. So let's give her the passion and the drive. Nice. Oh, I'm excited for you. Nice. That's beautiful.
Another yellow from Monster Love. Do I have a future with my Scorpio love interest, or should I move on? Side note, I'm a girl.
So, you're a girl. Okay, here's the thing. Scorpios, woof, man. I've only known one or two in my life, but they are just powerhouses, right? They are.
Looks like she's in England too with a
hello. We lived over in England for a while. Ian's English, and we lived over in Cookfield, a little village over there, and it was so beautiful. You're going to get a message. It's going to tell you exactly what to do very, very shortly. This is a gift. I always feel like this is like on Mount Olympus, they just stand up there and they go, this is what you must do. And you're going to know right away. Ace of Cups, this is a new beginning. So I'm hearing newness. I'm hearing that you should. And also, this is all about cutting through any of the garbage. And I feel like you've had enough. I feel like you've had drama times 10 and you're over it. I feel like it's taxing your adrenals, your body. I feel like you're getting headaches. You're getting anxiety. I feel like it's too much of a tug and a pull, and you're ready for new. You're ready for somebody to come in and cherish you and worship you and treat you well, and vice versa. And I think you know in your head already that this is what's happening, because the Knight is always about authentic integrity. Like, you feel, is this fair? Is this fair how this person treats me and speaks to me? Is it respectful? Is it loving? And if it's not, you need to go on to the new. I feel like you have new love on the horizon anyway, somebody who's really going to treat you and spoil you, and they really have an affinity for you, okay? Because this was the next card in that. And the Nine of Cups is all about just celebration and getting your dreams and your desires by knowing you deserve more. You know what I mean? You don't deserve to be embattled or entwined with somebody that is not there for you completely. You know what I mean? You don't need drama. What you need is, you need lovely celebrations and people that are around you and that feel you and ask you, how are you, hon? Would you like a cup of coffee, this and that, right? So this is new. So I feel like you're going to usher in some new love, and it's going to be a delicious. Yum, yum in your cup.
Yeah, just to remind people, we probably have 4 or 5 more reads left. They're going to be from existing yellows and a couple of greens early. Anyone that we haven't answered or Mel hasn't answered to, she will text a reply into the comments afterwards. It'll be tonight or tomorrow morning. Yeah. So put a comment in the comments with your name and just repeat your question, and you'll get a text answer. We apologize that we can't do it all on camera. I know her voice is going to hold out for another 15 minutes. So there is a clock on this. And yeah.
I know I had 4 privates, and then I had a ton of other stuff all day. I've been talking. I did dailies. So I should have rested it, but I was like, oh, we got to go live and see everybody. I love this.
If you really do need a live read on camera, she will do oranges and above, but any donation is fantastic, and you will get an answer in text.
Yeah, everybody will be answered.
Carlene Lesh, will my ex-fiance Chad and I reconcile?
Giddy up, little cards. You know, I feel like this is a time right now that everybody's going through where they're doing a lot of self-exploration. So in the past, if they've done something that's, you know, not on the up and up, people are starting to own their crap. They're starting to realize, oh, maybe that wasn't a decent or good thing to do, instead of letting their ego take over and go, they need to go to me, they need to do this and that, right? So we're opening more paths of understanding. So temperance, it's basically just what I was saying. What I need you to do too, whenever I see this, I feel like this is time to talk to your angels card too. I need you to ask them as a go-between, say, please release any pain, struggle that we went through, and please help to reconnect us if that's something that you want. And I feel that you do, because, oh yeah, you basically can have whatever you want right now. If you talk to your angels, you're sincere and you mean it. And it takes 2 to tango. So also, if you own up and you're just peaceful and placid, and this isn't a he said, she said, you did this and I did that. This is so easily accomplished in the future simply by listening. If they come to you, they want to apologize, and they're coming at you from a place of love and openness, that you just be there and you be ready to hear it, and you become a receptive listener. The yin is the beautiful, feminine, restful energy that listens instead of is combative or wants to fight. And the world is when the universe and the world is behind this and behind this union, and would love to help you and will usher it in for you, just for the asking. Just for the asking, but you have to behave a certain way for this to occur, and that is being receptive, forgiving, and kind, right? It's right at your fingertips. If you want it, go get it, girl. It's right there, because he's thinking about it. And if he knows that you would be gentle and you wouldn't hash up old hurts, then it would be something that he'd do in a heartbeat. That's really nice.
Okay, we have another fantastic yellow super chat donation from Romy Brazo. How can I protect myself from negative sucking energies around me? Thank you so much. You are amazing.
Oh, thank you so much. Again, I had said this earlier. It's very, very important. You ask whoever is your strongest angel. I always go to Archangel Michael and I say, please release me from any bonds, threads, or psychic ties to anybody who has attached their energy to me. And I actually physically picture him with his sword cutting through me. I picture the people across from me, the heart-to-heart threads, and him cutting directly between them. And you actually get this like, this lovely breathability, and it's so fantastic. And I actually learned this again from Rock the Divine, because I would read everything and I was like, I would try it. But the thing is, I like second guess. But then when I realized it's sometimes as simple as just asking, like if you're in your car and you're driving, please release this energy from me. It's not mine and I don't want to carry it. Please send it back in the most loving way to whomever it came from and release me. And it actually happens. Also, dark stones all the time. If I worked with some narcissists and some tough people, and I would wear obsidian. I would wear any dark stones, onyx. They deflect that energy. Oh, this just popped out. The chair. Yeah, so it's going to come fast. This is crazy. I had both of these keep coming up. Yeah, you're going to have strength by just acknowledging the fact that it's not your garbage, it's not your energy. And also not participating, I'm hearing. If somebody tries to drag you in and ask you things that have nothing to do with you, and it's, you can tell right then they're trying to harness the cheese ball energy and get you to say or do things that make you feel silly or out of control from yourself. And that's what narcissists and sociopaths do. They not only attach, they harness on, they're constant provokers. I feel like you have constant provokers around you. Guess who a provoker can't provoke? Somebody who's not playing, okay? Dismiss them. Just, you know what is the best thing to do? To simply look at them and not answer them, because they're going to ask you things. Bad energy and low energy wants to incite some kind of provocation. So by not playing, it actually incites them to like internal riot, and then they become like a ridiculous monkey. So all you have to do is just stand there and look at them like, very good. Okay, peace out. You know what? Not part of your game, not part of your plan. It's all just by just don't participate, because you're better than that. And you're realizing that. Again, ask Archangel Michael to just cut any of those psychic ties and threads. You're not playing. You're not playing no more. I don't play with that kind of energy. It's burdensome and it's not yours, because you're trying to live your best life out here. Sad that there is people like that.
I did say we were going to go back and do some of the greens. Now, that's quite a while ago, so I just want to see if people are still here. So I will call out a few of the early green donations, and if you're here, type in text and we'll get to you. Awkward Letter 95, Bella Silberstein.
Monster Love is on there too. The English Monster Love. Is that new?
You just did that one.
Oh, that was the one?
Yeah. Kylie G. Oh, and Cherry Enchantress. Is she still here?
Cherry. I saw her at the beginning.
I thought I saw her just now.
You guys, go see Cherry Enchantress.
Oh, there we go.
Go see her.
Okay, Bella is here.
Go see Dara Doe too. And Hop's Tarot.
I gotta find the.
Ian's like, don't tell him about other channels. I'm like, these people are awesome. Go, go, go. Yeah, lovely light spirit. But Cherry's really good on like romance and fun things like that. So go see her. She really is lovely. Yeah, quiet, lovely demeanor and voice about her.
Okay, Bella Silverstein. Hello, Mrs. Melanie. I did a twin flame guided meditation, and I think I met him through it. Could you confirm and give me a bit of insight?
Okay, let me see. That's really nice, right? Also, if you have any amethyst, put them under your pillow, because if I have an issue and I go to sleep and I do that, I'm like, wow. Oh, you know, I like these cards right now, so let's see what we got here. Sometimes I feel like cards, okay. It's funny, I'm the worst meditator. I wish I could stick with it, but I get so distracted. I can meditate, and I believe that even just a moment of looking at a flame is meditation. I'm a real fire meditator. Oh, nice. 3. Yeah, I believe you did, and I believe they're coming pretty fast and hard in there. I believe it worked. You have the power of the sun and the joy and the light right behind you, because you're ready, you're receptive, your energy is good and it's focused. And now I feel like when that's in place, the gifts of the divine come in and they start to direct things, you know, like they're the new director. So you don't have to push anymore and you don't have to do anything else except to receive. But what I'm hearing is they really like you to act as if they're already here. Like envision they come in, because, you know, you feel that great anticipation, that great excitement. You start to just look at everything in loving eyes and peace and love and togetherness. And you just feel really good and you're very accepting and things like that. I feel like, look at this. It's like a 3-month sort of time period. And you're going to feel that anticipation and that joy. And the only thing that can really push it away or block it is if you just, if you have massive self-doubt about who you are and you were created as this beautiful person, and you're ready. That's why it's coming, and the sun is here, and you just did the work, and you've been doing the work. I feel like you've been doing the work for quite some time now, and now it's time for the karmic dividends and for it to be ushered in. So you simply get in that sitting pretty and receptive mode, and here it will come, and it's going to come to you, and it's going to be so beautiful. And it's like, it's almost like you were colorblind your whole life, and then you could see, you're like, Holy Mary, Mother of God. It's like a shit Zorba moment beyond. Like, you literally just like, whoa, how is everything so beautiful, vibrant, lush? And your five senses are alive when that happens too. And you're going to start, right before this, food is going to start to taste damn good. When your throat is like parched, it's going to be just like so quenched. Everything is extra in this sort of thing. In the second month, like 2 months, everything's going to feel extra. That means it's coming, and you're just prepared. And guess what? It's not like you're going to miss it, but just be super gratitude heavy on that front, okay? Gratitude, our angels and the universe need that to propel this forward. Thank you for everything. You know what I mean? Keep up that thank you. And thank you guys. I'm so thankful for you too tonight. Okay, what else is going on?
We have a couple of yellows just showed up, which is fantastic. That's the $10 or £10.
You guys are so sweet and generous. Thank you.
Monster Love, she put another donation up. I have loads of creative ideas and don't know where to begin. Should I invest my time because I'm looking for financial freedom?
Yeah, you definitely should, because what's happened right now with people's awakenings, I'm just hearing this already, with people's awakenings, that's where the greatest reward now is individuality and creativity, because the creativity facet of our heart-mind connection is us making something from nothing, basically, from an idea, an original idea. So much unoriginal stuff. You're going to need time alone to hone your craft. And I know you say I have a lot, but this is what I had to do when I started this whole enterprise, because I'm a firecracker. I love a million things, but I'm like, okay, you have two things that you're quite excellent at when you put your mind to it. That's tarot, that's channeling, and that's giving people information, and as a life coach, and buoying people and letting them know that their existence is very, very important and they're of high value, and every moment has value. And the other thing was my joy, but what you need to do is pick what gives you the most excitement when you wake up, and that's what you need to focus on first. You are your biggest investment. You are your biggest asset. Your ideas are your biggest asset. Okay. So you need to move away from anything that's just 9 to 5-ish or not, or just collecting a paycheck. Of course, we all need incomes, but I was lucky enough to really be able to delve into this and find what I needed to find, but I wouldn't be able to do that without Ian and his support. So what you have to do is go, okay, you have to make a business plan that's quite simple. You just go, okay, what value does this have, and can I sustain it? Is there a market for it, this and that, and just let your creativity flow. But whatever you do, always have a notebook by you, because once you open those doors of creativity and your ideas, start writing things down, then you're not going to lose it. That was my biggest block when I started, was I wasn't writing down my ideas. They'd be fantastic. And I'm like, titles, things for books, everything. And I would move on to something new and I would forget. So you don't want to do that. And guess what? It has the potential to be highly lucrative. This is amazing with the 9 of Pentacles. Your ideas are going to come. They're going to come fast and furious. They're going to be original, out of the box. And you're right. You are very creative, and you're opening that fun anti-Pandora's box that is going to bring expression and joy to you. And I can't tell you how life changes when you do what is your natural soul's purpose, which is artistry and to create. And that is definitely you, and it's in your wheelhouse. It's going to give you, you have a lot of potential. I'm hearing like mass potential for genius here, because this being the next card, the wheel, your perspective of how things work when your creative goes way up here, because you start to notice the little things and the nuances of life, and you start to use your 5 senses a lot stronger. Okay. You have infinite potential. So again, make your list, start to do things, see how you feel with them. Feel people out, put it on social media and get it out there. And I'll tell you what, I'll promote it for you. If it's something I like, I'll help you promote it, because I'm all for artists. Beautiful. Do it. Follow your intuitive artist, because you have the potential for genius right at your fingertips. Do it. Do it. Amazing.
Going back to Cherry, she is here, still here. She asked, Cherry, is there anything special coming for her in January?
Let's see, Cherry. Happy New Year. Girl, this is Cherry. I keep telling you guys to go see her site. She has a beautiful, restful voice, and she's very good at relationships. And I put her on every single day because her voice just puts me in the zone of quietude. And she's definitely a soul sister, and she's so beautiful and sweet. I just adore her, and she's just got it. So you got to go see her. Support her channel. All right, let's see what's coming for you, Cherry. Oh my, this came out so, what? Girl, he's here. What you been doing? He's here. It's here. You have been projecting this beautiful, loving vibe out into the universe. And I think through your channel too, you need to be a little careful because you have, it's funny when you talk about relationships and love and sensuality, you're so sensuous that I think you're going to get them beating down your door. But just let people know, you know, just because my voice is soft and I'm super sweet and beautiful, like she's half Norwegian and half German, which is part of my family. I'm Norwegian Irish, but my mother's father was on the German side. So we have a lot of the same similar backgrounds, but she's drop dead gorgeous. And now the men are going to be beating down her door. So this is what's coming. You're going to get a lot of offers and it's funny. And I feel just passion and fire and drive. And I feel like you're going to get more and more creative. You know, those cards, I keep seeing fairy cards. I feel like you're going to be really successful with those. You're going to find a format form that works really well. And I feel like your art is really just going to punch through that ceiling and you're going to get so much creativity. You're going to have just a font of just color all over the place. You're just going to be dreaming in color. You're going to keep your notepad by you because your art is going to go off the hook, your creativity. And that's part of your life vitality and life force that's coming through and drawing this person to you, drawing this love to you, this perfect match, this insanely perfect match of like mind. It's just somebody who's going to, I think perhaps they might tune into your channel and see your artwork in the background or something to do. That's why I keep hearing your fairy cards, somebody that might be involved with that or something, but they're in tune with who you are. It's a very soul level connection. And I feel like you have a lot of power to facilitate change in any area of your life you like when this creative avalanche is coming, which it is, but it's not really an avalanche. What comes up in a volcano? An eruption. Yeah, like an eruption. And it really is. Right now you're just beaming. You're just giving off these love vibes that are bringing these people to your doors. You know, you're going to have a lot of resilience. Wow. I just feel like, yeah, your ideas are just they're gold. You're just gold. I feel this aura around you, this vibrancy. And it's everything is going to come through to you. Shining colors. I keep hearing Cyndi Lauper's. I see your true colors. Because you're so beautiful and pure and true, that's the person you're attracting, which is perfect. I love that for you. And I want to come to the wedding. I want to come and we can wear our matching crowns. She has a blue one and I have a red one and they're the same. So that's you. Hooray.
Do we have time for three quick ones?
Yeah, let's do 3 more. And then my voice isn't going to be able to share. I'm excited.
Okay, so we're going to start off with Awkward Letter 95, which is, I see they're still here.
Hello.
Oh dear. I just lost it.
You just probably dropped the iPad.
Oh.
Sure, I want to just ask you a question too. Are you having pains in your like lower abdomen? Let me know later, like email me or something. I just right when I was talking to you, I had like this jabbing pain. I don't know what organ is down there, but I just had like
okay, it just came off my screen. I lost it.
Do you want me to go?
We can try Jennifer N.
Okay.
Hi Melanie, love you and your channel. Will George and I be together in a relationship, and if so, when?
Okay. Jennifer, how are you? Sorry about Ian the stream is so fast and furious all night that he really is doing his best to keep up, but it is quite something. And I can't thank you guys enough for all your beautiful, generous contributions and just coming in and being patient, because there were so many of you at one point where he was trying to keep up with this stream. Like I couldn't do it. You would just see tarot cards flying around and I would just start crying and playing with Winter on the floor because it'd be too much. But you know, it's all about just connecting you guys. I was like, I have to see people tonight. I have to like talk to them, because even through all your messages and everything, that's how I connect with you guys. That's why I read every comment. Oh my gosh, this keeps coming up again. Your angel guides, this is a strong angel influence time in the world, and I feel like they're really, really trying to send us messages, and they really want us to listen, but they don't want to be intrusive. That's not their energy. So we actually have to ask them. They ask us permission to help and guide us. So ask them and be very forthright in what you want. Say, I feel this way. I really like this man in my life. Are we going to be together? And you'll hear yes or no in the back of your head very clearly. I always feel like that's this is crazy how many times this has come up. There's just a repetitive energy going on with you guys. That's why I feel like you're all in the same place at the same time talking to me now about this, because this energy is just permeating everything. So yeah, again, Your wish is their command. If you want it, it is completely within your realm, and it's coming. I hear yes loud and clear. The only way it won't happen is if you completely push it out and you decide you don't want it, because it's there for you. You're taking, when you get the world and this, you're getting, you know, your temperance is all about balance and having your heart and head space matching up and being in the right place and being completely together and in sync. And that's where you are. And that's why this is being ushered back and saying, if you want it, here, take it. This love is for you. And we know that people operate best on their soul level and in society and in the world when they're in love and they have a lovely connection. And that's what you have. And that's what's coming your way. So yeah, this connection is completely yours just for the asking. But again, ask your angels to protect it and to help it grow and to come to fruition. And they're always willing to help. That's why they're there, guardian angels. They guard of course, they're going to guard love. It's one of the most beautiful entities there is. Yes. You know, I'm getting a weird stitch in my side, so.
Okay, can we get 2 left?
Yep.
Okay, we managed to get hold of Awkward Letter 95.
Hello.
I guess after now, the comments, they disappear, but he's written it again, or she's written again. What will the themes be in my life in 2019?
The themes. You know what part of this is? I think one of my classmates' daughter went in with an appendicitis in the hospital, and I just read that, and I swear I you know, I'll get symptomatic if I think about it too much, so I'm not going to. Okay, so hard work and earning money, but a lovely balanced thing. You're letting go. This is beautiful. You're starting to hone your craft and your social skills more too. That is going to help you elevate your game in social instances. And I feel like you're going to start attracting good people and money because you're more discerning. You're not going to allow anything, anybody, or any place take up time in your life that no longer serves you. You're really opening your eyes, you know, to those people, places, and things that help you to grow and strive forward. And those who you're keeping your close, and the ones that aren't, you're discarding. And that is this. The Death card is like, guess what? This is really old hat. This is this is not a thought, a deed, or a place that I ever need to partake in again or associate with, because it's never served me in the past. So it's a kind of awakening that you put in the hard work so you can be conscious of these things when they come in. Because what happens a lot of, look at my feather moves when I do that, is we have those ingrained things in our psyche where we just go on autopilot and we do it over and over and over till it's brought to our attention. Hey, this crap is not something that we want. Look how hard we work. We should have dividends for our work. We should have a resting period from our work. We should have people that respect and listen to us. And that's what you're going to have. People are going to sit up and start to take notice of who you are and what you do, which is beautiful because you're letting go of this older, heavy energy that doesn't serve you. And this is your new light energy. The Fool is so beautiful to have after a thing. It's an awakening. It's a traveling light and knowing that the world has your back, that you work hard. So guess what? Now it's time to play. My guides and my angels have me. If I'm on this cliff, they are going to help me. They're going to guide me to safety. They're going to align me with my purpose. And yeah, I feel divine guidance in this. And also so many weights are lifted off you. I feel like you had so many concerns and worries that weren't yours, but they were others, and people would pile them on you. And because you're gracious, loving, and you have a kind heart, you wanted to help them. But in the vast majority of them, they were takers, and you were inadvertently enabling them by saying, oh yeah, I'll do that. I'll help you out. I'll do this and that, because just out of the goodness of your heart, but you weren't like, hey, this is sort of a pattern here. I'm helping them all the time and I don't see them lining up to help me do anything, right? That's your aha moment. Now you're traveling light and you feel happy and free. So you're going to have a lot of beautiful opportunities that come in because of your hard work. Very good. I feel like you have an amazing work ethic, and that's rewarded. It just always is. It is. Very nice. Love it. You know, you alive?
Yep. Yeah. Okay, this is the last one. We apologize profusely for anyone we couldn't get on camera. I know we've missed a bunch.
I will be answering all these through text after.
Okay. And then to reiterate, go into the comments, put a comment, and put your question. Repeat your paid question, and then she'll get back to it. That way, it's a lot easier to get to.
Yes,
it was
please.
Last time we tried that, and the questions were hard to pick off the live chat because you can't reply to them.
Yeah. So just, yeah, hi, my name is so-and-so. I was on your live feed. I asked this question, and then I'll come and I'll definitely do that. Because last time I tried to answer them all after, and I did, but I had them all jammed in one little area. So we worked out that thing, and we'll definitely get you guys, because I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. We're already like 30 minutes over, and I can start to feel, I did so many privates today that I'm surprised I'm just so excited for all of you guys and to be around you that I'm keeping going, but I'm going to lose my voice soon, and I had to protect it. So,
and of course, you have your private reads and your Instago and the Patreon. So there's lots of ways for Mel to give you advice.
Yeah, so you can go and check out Patreon, and I love Instantgo because it makes a little alarm on my phone, and then I can go right down on there. Okay, because I definitely, if you have something that you really want answered, I'm more than happy to do it for you. Okay,
this is from Jilla Ziller again, who's I'm pretty sure is our top donator for tonight. What will my occupation be in my adult life?
Oh, let's see.
Patron of the arts, perhaps.
I know, right? Patron of all tarot readers from everywhere. What will her? Wow, you're going to be a lot of fun. I hear writer. I hear a very prolific writer. That's part of the tarot. You're going to come up with words that tear old beliefs down. I feel like you're going to be an inspirational writer, maybe children's books either, but a thing where you need to be alone to do it and think. You might even be an inspirational speaker, but I feel like you have a gift for writing, and it's going to start to come through. It's something where you gain fame. You will be famous. This is the Caesar returning from Gaul. You conquer something. You reach the upper limits of this place, and it brings you actual fame. That's what the Six of Cards is. This is a celebration of you. Look at all the people down there going, amazing, amazing, amazing. So a lot of times this has to do with writing, acting, and all those things. But when I see the Hermit card, writers need to step away from the limelight in order to hone their craft or artistry of some sort, where you need time to really think and figure things out. And yeah, and it's going to bring you fame, and it's going to bring you fortune, because you have a unique take on things. I keep hearing the written word. That's why I'm thinking writer. Again, I want you to ask your angels and guides all the time for guidance, and never second guess yourself, because that's some of the writers in the world's biggest problems, is they can fall into depression because they never think they're good enough. They're so profound in their head and amazing anyway that they think it can't possibly translate onto written word, but it can. So my daughter India is into poetry and all that, and she writes things down, and I read, and I'm like, holy shit, that's like way, way advanced for even somebody who's gone through a full lifetime, you know what I mean? But people always have self-doubts, especially talented people. You never hear some oaf or some idiot second guess themselves. They're always shooting out at the mouth how awesome they are, you know what I mean? Like, and their weird ass opinions. It's always the brilliant ones that have, and you know, that have those bouts of depressions. A lot of the artists, a lot of the writers, they were heavy drinkers because they would second guess themselves, but not you. You're actually going to have beautiful, quiet time to regain your essence and your true self and your balance, and protect yourself as well. So you're going to be a step above whoever else is in this field. Yeah, fame, girl, amazing. Then you can really support this channel as gallantly as you did today. I'm excited for you. Wow, that's amazing. What's going on?
Okay, that's your yeah. So I know it's an hour and a half, so it's
all right, everybody. So listen, this is what's going on. We're going to sign off now, but what we need you to do is go down to the comment.
You just got a yellow right at the last.
You know, I'll do this right now. We'll just do this really quickly because I just want to wrap it up, and I saw it. Is this burning through the shadows?
Yeah.
Because yeah, heart chakra stuff, I feel that's very important, because what's happening is people aren't getting the love they deserve because there's blockages. Oh yeah, Prince of Cups. I feel like you're going to clear through this. The Hierophant, this is what you need to do. And it's very, very, very simple. And I've been saying it over and over. You need to ask the archangels to clear any of these blockages. So what's happening is you have past psychic ties. This is great. These are both great news. But what's happening is you have past psychic ties, connections, and threads of past hurts and sabotage and things through people that you're carrying in your heart and in your head. So you're not traveling light, free, and unhindered. It's weighing you down. It's creating blockages and fear. I feel like you have a lot of mistrust issues, and this is, I feel this very strongly to be true. So what you need to do is ask your angels and guides. I always go to Archangel Michael. Please remove these mistrust issues, because guess what's met with mistrust? More mistrust. So people won't trust you as well. You'll see everything is shady. Say, please take the shade out of my heart and let me see people for true, genuine, loving souls. Because what happens with that, then you have that infinite potential of new love. Just ask for those blockages to be removed. That's it. And every morning when you wake up, say the mantras over and over to you, the positive affirmations. I'm ready for love. I'm receiving love. I am balanced. I am open and free. My heart chakra is ready to receive, and I am ready to receive and give love. Say that. You start to feel it. Your energy will be buoyed, and your frequency will go up, and your inner dialogue will change as well. I am loving and worthy of love, and I'm giving love, and I'm receiving love. That's the biggest, strongest one. I'm giving love, and I'm receiving love. I have all the time in the world. All will be well. All these mantras. And another thing, is start to envision what you'd like this person to look like and behave like, and experience it like as if it's already happening. Because when you do that, you create another fluctuation of energy that's putting out in the world like a sonar. I would like this, that, and the other, and I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay, but again, all you have to do is ask for them. You'll actually start to feel lighter, free, and more clear in the next few days, because it happens. And it's not a subtle thing. You're just like, wow, I feel really good. And it's always the simple things, isn't it? Just to ask the people that have the ability to do it. And that's you, your guides, and the angels, and whoosh, it's lifted from you. They don't want you to carry heavy burdens. You know what I mean? I feel that way. I feel a tightness of heart. And I feel like you've been hurt in the past. And that's part of that heavy burden that you're carrying. And you don't need that any longer. So release it. Say, I release this and I give it unto you. And cut the cords for me on all the psychic ties and threads to anybody who has hurt me in the past. I forgive you. Now I move on and I'm ready for love. It's that simple. Okay. They're already being removed right now. I feel a connection to that. So yeah, be happy, joyous, and free. And again, I would just want to say to you guys, we're ending because my throat isn't going to keep up, how much I love and adore you. And when I started this journey, I didn't think it would ever move and escalate so quickly. And I didn't feel like I'd feel so connected to you. Like, you're my extended family. Daily, I laugh my head off, and daily I cry when I read your comments and your beautiful strides towards being loving, giving, people using your God-given talents to help others, and having a us mentality and a connectivity, and your beautiful, everything about you, your talent, your love, your vitality. You guys are amazing. Your generosity, you help this channel keep going. I just never envisioned it to be this beautiful, heartfelt, and lovely. And I can't thank you enough. You guys are beautiful, beautiful people. And again, I'm going to get back to your answers. Just comment down below after this, and I will get back to you, because I really honor what I say I'm going to do. And I can't thank you guys enough. And again, if you have a sense of urgency, you can go quick on Instantgo. I'm on there as well. I just love you guys. You are beautiful, and you want to grow. You all have insane, infinite potential. So keep looking at those other readers and getting that insights, and going out in the world and knowing you can do it, because you guys can. You got it. You got it in spades, and you are out there. You're thriving. You're beautiful, and you put in the hard work. And I love you guys. I really love you guys. Thank you for popping on tonight. Poor Ian, he's had a stroke, so I have to go give him mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. So
sounds like fun.
I know. I pulled this last card for you guys, Golden Opportunities, and it's out there for all of you. And if it looks like that, you should definitely go get it. But yeah, I feel opportunities are just everywhere. So love and light to you all, and thank you. And again, I'll answer your questions. And Ian, you have anything?
Just one quick thing. Just to reiterate, after the live feed is done in a few seconds, the chat will go away, and then it'll be back later for people to view. And then the real comments come on, the regular video comments. That is where you want to be reposting your questions. It may take a few minutes or half an hour for that to appear. I don't know if it's live right now, but on the regular comments that appear under the video, which YouTube will provide automatically, because then that's when they can get responded to. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe. And two, I'll go through these over the next couple of days. I'll try to get to the majority of them, because I love you guys so much. And I know, if there's so many questions out there and you're all striving, you're doing fantastic, go out there and seize these golden opportunities, because they're all out there for all of you. And yeah, you're making great strides, and you're all elevating in so many ways. It's amazing. So love and light to you guys. Mwah. Thank you. Thank you.